Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently partway through this mission. This is an escort mission and we have arrived at the escort zone. New enemies have spawned up here, and off camera one of our allied units moved. It was, let's see here, this land air mech. It jumped to this position, fired some missiles, and well, they fired the missiles at the volley. They did not hit the volley, so the volley has taken no damage, and that's all that happened in between episodes. So the fire starter is going to sprint its way up over here, mostly as cover. And we'll sink a little heat, and we'll see what the enemy star up here decides to do. I've only seen 4 enemy units up here, but this is Clan Diamond Shark, so we are expecting a 5th. Okay, that's a fire moth. Not too frightening. Excellent. Got some good AMSing in there. Our ghost is going to close in just as much as it can. Our centurion is going to, of course, do the same. We have ATMs available right now, and the question is, do we want to fire them? On these hit odds, I don't think so. So that'll be it for now.
Yeah.
The Vulcan is going to close into this position, which gives us a chance to fire at the fire moth or at the volley, and we will take the shot on the fire moth.
Here we go.
We did get a structure exposure there. We'll take it. What are our allies gonna do? Land air mech jumps, fires on the volley. That's literally what happened off camera right there. Except for it was the other land air mech. And they jumped to a different position, obviously. Phase 18. Who do they move? Mistlinks. Okay. Huh. They're going for the ordnance transport there, but they managed to hit the Vulcan with both of those.
Heavy hit there.
Yeah, that was a heavy hit. There's no doubt about that.
Good to go.
So the ordnance transport at this point is going to fire on whatever they have the best hit odds on, which is the Mistlinks.
Got it.
24 damage to the Mistlinks, not bad. Of course, we can't move them now that they're at the position. The Giggins is not going to have LOS.
Sound smart. Cooling.
The 4X1 is going to sprint its way forward.
Copy that.
It's probably not going to get to the fight.
What can I do for you?
This Giggins also doesn't have any LOS, mostly because our mechs are blocking it. We're going to move up with this Centurion here to this point. And we got a few hits in there. Fantastic.
Yes, Commander.
The Blackjack is going to step forward. I think we drop the Arrow 4 on the Fire Moth. Fantastic.
That hit something good.
It did not manage to shoot it down with AMS, and we are very happy about that. We're going to close in with this Hunchy, and I would love to go for the Mistlinks here, I think. Yes.
Die.
I think we stray-shotted the Shamash with the heavy rifle there. Yes, we did. I'm very happy about that, actually. Way better than
I
missing,
hear ya.
to be sure. The Goblin is going to fire on the Mistlinks. We'll see what we get. Pretty good, actually. We'll absolutely take that. And at this point, the volley is going to go soon after the conga goes. Okay. A decent choice, but not great rolls. Artillery of the infernal variety. Okay. Well, these guys are out of there, so that's fine. So let's clean up the enemy. Out of curiosity, where's the evac zone? Over here? Yeah, we could go for the evac zone, but I want to do this instead. I think we're going to go for the front arc, actually. Like, legitimately, I think we go for the front arc here. He's got structure exposure there.
I'm there.
We did miss the melee attack, which does hurt.
Reporting negative damage.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
I'm taking heat damage.
The land air mech is...
My heat sinks can't vent fast enough. I'm
Is it
taking
jumping?
damage.
Okay, there it goes.
Commander?
Fantastic. The ghost is going to sprint up to here. Once again, I want to be in front arc of this guy, since he has a structure exposure in his CT.
Engaging target.
Nice. We got a good crit there.
Target down.
Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. Land air mech moves up. Fires on the volley. It does manage to get a laser hit in there. We'll take it. Phase 20 is going to be the Fire Moth. Where's it going to go? It's thinking about it. It's definitely thinking. Well, Mr. Fire Moth, what you got? Anything? Boy, that's a lot of thinking. There we go. It decided to move there. A bold choice, to be sure.
Reporting.
I mean, we're going to go for this. We didn't hit the melee, but this isn't shocking. We did get a fair amount of rear arc internal damage there. But that could have gone far better. I mean, our hit odds weren't ever the best there, so it's not super shocking. We're going to move up with this Centurion here, and we're going to hit this guy as hard as we can. I mean, we're not going to fire the AC on these odds, but it's okay. So this is our Gauss Rifle Centurion here. We're going to position him right here. This is pretty much optimal range for the Fire Moth, or we could go for the Shamash, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, good damage there.
Yes, Commander.
The Hunchback 1G is at this point going to come in for the Fire Moth, and we're going to go for the kick here again as well.
Going hand to hand.
We miss it again. This isn't shocking.
Of course.
But we take it out with the heavy rifle. Fantastic.
Mech destroyed.
Order.
Okay, our Blackjack is going to move up here. I'm beginning to think that they only have the 4 units. We're going to go for the volley here in Infernal mode. That was a terrible shot.
What do you need?
Okay, our Hunchy here, it's not going to do a great job. I don't think it's going to be useful at all in this fight. That was pretty good damage there, actually, on that volley from the Conga. I like it. Now, if they're smart, they drop a mortar here. But that's not too important to us. And yeah, that's exactly where they drop it. That's pretty irrelevant, in all honesty. Okay, let's get up there. The land air mech moves first. That volley has taken a lot of damage. Indeed.
I'm here.
Okay, so our ghost is going to move up to this position.
Copy that, Commander.
We'll check hit odds. Okay, we'll go for the volley.
10-4.
And it's dead. Fantastic.
Vehicle down.
Next up, we are, of course, going to move our Centurion up to here.
10-4.
This is our Gauss Rifle and Streak SRM Centurion. This is a clear LOS. This is a possible kill here. And it is indeed dead. Wonderful. Is that it? I guess they only had 4. Okay.
Mission successful.
Unusual for Clan Diamond Shark, but sure. We'll take it. As far as salvage goes, there wasn't too much great for chassis there. I mean, we could maybe go for the Shadowhawk or the Clint. Those wouldn't be bad, in all honesty. I would be happy if we managed to get a Shadowhawk or a Clint 2C. Let's see. Preferably the Shadowhawk. There are 4 parts available. We can do something like that. That's an arrow 4. I would like to take an arrow 4. There's a fair amount of decently good stuff in there. But I feel like this is what we're going for. I would love to have some of this arrow 4 ammo as well. We'll see if we get that from the roulette. Clan ER medium laser, we'll keep that. SRM 2 streak, that's a little on the small side for me. We'll get rid of this tag as well. We've already got one. Standard FCS, no thanks. Clan ferrofibrous armor, absolutely we keep. Clan heatsink kit, absolutely. Mask, thanks, I hate it. I'm not a fan of mask. Omnipod lower arm kits, LBX 10 slugs, not bad. And 3 tons of Arrow 4 ammo, rather, not armor. 3 tons of Arrow 4 ammo as well. Not too shabby. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Especially if we happened to have another variant of the Shadowhawk 2C in our storage. We'll see if we do or not. And as far as repairs go, we won't have to do hardly anything. This is not going to be a big deal. It's probably going to be longer waiting for our pilots to recover, is my guess. So just as soon as Yang loads in here and gives us an estimate, we'll see if we can get a Shadowhawk 2C. It's a possibility. I'm not sure that it's a great possibility. We've definitely run into Shadowhawk 2Cs previously. So let's see here. In the mech bay. And go over to our storage. Into the mediums. And let's see here. It'd be a 55er, shouldn't it? I mean, there's 4 dervish parts. What's the tonnage of a Shadowhawk 2C? Ah, yes, we actually do have another variant. Look at that. Now, I want to check hardpoints here before we do this. Cancel this real quick. And this has four energy hardpoints, 4 missile hardpoints. This guy has a ballistic thrown in. Okay, sounds good. We'll go ahead and confirm this.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah, let's get that Shadowhawk 2C rolling. Okay, so what do we want to do for this guy? He's a 45 tonner. You can stop spinning like that. He's a 45 tonner. It's going to be fairly expensive to replace all this. Yeah, that's expected. We'll start off with maxing out the armor. This, by default, has a engine core 270 is the stock engine core. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got a 270, so we can use that as a starting point. It's got standard heatsink cooling, but of course it works off of clan heatsink stock. So we do have a clan heatsink kit. Anything else in here major? Endosteel structure and ferrofibrous. Okay. That's stuff that we would probably add in anyway. So we do have a clan endosteel structure, and we also do have clan ferrofibrous armor. I'm going to drop the 2 SRM2 streaks, as well as the jump jet there, and the medium pulse laser. And how much tonnage do we have? 10 tons. Oh, there's an ER medium laser in the head as well. Okay, how many free heat sinks do we need in this? No required external heat sinks. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And this doesn't use like a Clan XL engine either, which is a little bit surprising. Out of curiosity, that would save us a lot of weight, but that would make it pretty vulnerable. There's no doubt about that. So the question is, what role do we want this to fill? The stock role of this guy is, what, more of a... Oh, it's right here. Striker. Right. So, it's got Battle Fist's quirk. It's actually very, very good at punching, specifically. Interesting. So if we were to make something that is designed for that punching, to emphasize that, what I'd probably do is put in a bunch of pulse lasers. Like, a bunch of clan medium pulse lasers. And this would go... Actually, this would end up having to go in the center here. The medium ER pulse. And then another, say, medium pulse laser here. 3 tons. 3 tons. What if we went for 4 tons for the heavy laser? That's going to be exceptionally hot in terms of how it runs. But what if we did that? What if we went for the large heavy laser over here? And then this is the improved heavy laser here. And then a heavy laser here. And then up here, this would be, say, a medium pulse laser. Now, our heat efficiency is in the toilet, and we expect that. We could just avoid having missile weapons altogether and put all of this into clan double heat sinks at this point. So we would be able to put in, say, almost 4. Drop this medium pulse laser. We would be able to put in another clan double heatsink. Now, this is our last clan double heatsink that we have right now. Don't we have, like, laser heat exchangers or something like that? Yeah, there's this heat exchanger that is... What tonnage? Can we fit that in? We can. That exchanger will make a big, big difference. But if I recall correctly, we also, somewhere in here... Ooh, energy accuracy. Yes, we should absolutely have energy accuracy on this. We've already got clan sensors on here. And we've already got a clan cockpit. This is very, very interesting. Now, in terms of using up this extra 0.7 tons, the question then becomes, what do we put on here? We could put on some rockets. It's an option. 1.5 tons for rocket 20s. Our heat efficiency is pretty good. It seems like we did have other heat exchangers on that we had available, though, that I removed from a different mech. Although maybe I didn't remove it, now that I think about it. I think that's still on the blackjack. So this guy is intended to get in and punch, right? Do we have anything that we can equip for the punching in terms of weight? Like, I'd love to have a melee weapon here. What is the category for melee? That's autocannons. These are all missiles over here. That's flamers and plasma. Maybe it's an equip? Show melee gear. Okay, we don't have any melee gear, so that is okay, I guess. I suppose we could maybe give this something like an ECM. What do we have for weight here? 2 tons for most of these. 1.5 for a Beagle probe. 1 ton for an active probe. So we could do something like this. We're going to be a little bit heat inefficient, but overall, all we got to do is just not fire one of our medium heavy lasers. And we can drop a little bit of armor in our legs fairly safely. Something along the lines of this. I like it. I feel like this works really well. 188 melee damage. I mean, it can get higher for sure, but we don't like have any weapons to mount on this. So I think that'll do the trick. Yeah. I think this will be good. Wait, mech not ready for battle? Hang on. Yeah. That's fine. That's just replacing all that. Go ahead and do it. So that'll take 24 days to come online. I want that to be our priority. Let's go ahead and tick forward at this point until we have everything except that ready. Oh, right. Comstar is offering us an alliance. We should definitely go ally Comstar. Boom. There, we are allied to Comstar at long last. Let's go ahead and tick forward here. Okay. Fantastic. I'm going to give it one more tick for that improved library, one more day tick, and let's hop into engineering here, and I think we want to get ourselves some additional engine repairs.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Wonderful. Okay, so how long is it on that Shadowhawk? 18 days? We're definitely going to deploy before then. It is a little bit late in the episode to get started on another deployment, but hey, we got ourselves a Shadowhawk 2C. I'm pretty happy with that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time when we deploy again.